Alright, so Green DROLE is just coming out on global. I'm recording this video as it's about to drop. And I know it's on JP, it's not on global, but legitimately, after Super Awaken has released on global, sorry, it's like it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. The difference is that, I mean, it's gonna be harder for me because now there's new units coming out, and I'm not using units that, you know, are not on global in this video. I'm using this team right here. Which would be his best team on global right now. I mean, I use that person and everything, but I think I should I should change. I'm using it mostly for like Zeldra support, but I'll change it for Merlin before we go in. But for the most part, that's like his best team, right? But on JP, that's not the best team. Like on JP, take off that Zeldra and put Sauriel. That's the best team. But I'm not doing that because I want it to be like more global centric. But yeah, as you can see, my DROLE is very beefy, 54.478 CC, considering he has 5'6", one more dupe and out bump that for more 400 CC, so DROLE is a very beefy character. Considering, also, I have pretty much full maxed out costumes, because he has a link for Lucia, so I had to. Now, he's pretty decent. Upon release, he was very useless, because his passive is that once an enemy gets to 5 ultimate gauge, they get sealed for ultimates for 2 turns. Now, when he came out, the meta was Blue King, Lost Vein, Liz. Guess what? Blue King just cleansed it. No big deal. So he was pretty useless when he came out. He was not meta at all. I mean, he was like a little meta, like you could pull it off, but it just wasn't worth it. But over time, he actually became very relevant. Right now, I wouldn't say he's the most relevant. And honestly, until like 3-4 weeks ago, he was very relevant. But now he just isn't anymore on JP. So I wouldn't recommend summoning his banner. For the most part, I'm not summoning on it because I'm right now on global trying to be free to play, or as free to play as I can. Of course, I still have to buy costumes and stuff, but like as free to play as I can. And I'm only summoning now on global on the big banners. I'm not gonna summon on DROLE. I'm not gonna summon on I don't know what other banners on. The point is, I'm only summoning on the big boys, on the like festivals. I'm not summoning anymore on like singular base characters that will be on part 2 banners because it's just not worth it. But you know, moving on. His single target is actually very strong. For each ultimate gauge enemy has, it does 20% more damage. Very, very good. This card seals debuffs and buff cards, AoE, very good. And his ultimate ignores defense. So here's where we're working. Oh, and his commandment, every time someone takes damage on the battle, they get a buff for 30% resistance for 3 turns, and it caps at 3 buffs. So let's see what they can do. Let me change the Death Pierce to Merlin, and we'll get into our first match. Now, of course, the meta on JP is very different than on global. Here we have the 1, so I actually think I will have trouble, but I'll try my best. So first turn here, I know this guy is going to try to kill Zeldris, so let me utilize Zeldris as much as I can. Zeldris is DROLE's best friend right now, before Sauriel's release. Man, no crits, damn. Yeah, not using, ooh. I love the animation. Not using the FPS is kind of sad. But Zeldris will be DROLE's best friend until Sauriel, because Zeldris seals cleanse. So, you know, that thing I said, oh, people just cleanse the debuff. Well, Zeldris can seal cleanse. It's not like it's the most effective thing ever. And when DROLE came out, Zeldris needed a level 2 to seal. Zeldris was lately buffed to only requiring a level 1, which made him much more optimal, but yeah, when he first came out, it wasn't all that great. Alright, what should I do? You know what, I think I'll rank up DROLE. And I'll go for his ultimate. Oh! I realized now that he planted the debuff. Not paying attention. Just not paying attention. Oh, okay. It's okay. I'll be able to show DROLE's like single target, which is very good. Will he stun me? Stun DROLE? No! No, why would you do that? Okay. Okay, now I can go for his ultimate. And let's see if I can kill that Gopher. Why would you stun DROLE? Okay. Can I? I don't think this kills. Multiplier is much lower. A crit! No crits. Yeah, I do be needing that Death Pierce, man. I regret taking it off. Oh, he's gonna go for his ultimate as well? I wanted his Escanor to get full ultimate gauge. Like, so the passive proc, he can't get the ultimate. I wanted his Escanor to passive, like proc max ultimate gauge, so I can like do max damage with DROLE, but this is level 3 right here, just so you see the damage. Yeah, let's go. I should have done the opposite, taken off the revive first, but yeah, look at that. This is HP defense gear. Like, granted, it's UR gear, right? You are HP defense, but still HP defense, and he just does that much damage, you know? Very, very nice. I think he's a very good character. Again, like, his release was unfortunate for him, and right now, not the most, I would say, meta character. Again, with Saurio, actually he's very good, because Saurio does more damage the more resistance and character has, and if you know, stack DROLE's commandment on someone, you can do a lot of damage to them with Saurio, right? But I think Blue DROLE, and Speedy told me, so I made a video with Green DROLE, and Speedy was like, you know what, I think Blue DROLE would be better, and I have to agree. Blue DROLE is better for that role than Green DROLE, just being the character with the resistance thing. So again, I don't recommend summoning on the banner. Like, it's just not good. He is good, it's just the banner just isn't worth the gems, is what I'm trying to say. Boom. Very good damage for a HP defense character. Like, he's an HP defense character that is mainly a tanky character, and he does damage. Like, that's very nice. It's very good. Now, when he does that, like a blue unit with 5 ultimate gauge, like Escanor was on peak Escanor. He had like 3 buffs, so he was tanking a lot, and he didn't have max ultimate gauge, right? But when if I can manage to do that on this video, you see, like, he just does very good damage. But again, I would still say, like, DROLE was on the one's banner, you know, in part 2 tickets. I don't have him 6/6 because honestly I'm just very unlucky, I just can't pull him. But for the most part, like, pulling him won't be the most difficult thing ever, you know? Okay. He only has 1 ultimate gauge. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna utilize Zeldris as much as I can. I'm gonna waste this rank up just because I want to do more damage with Zeldris. And I'll hope for another rank up next turn. Zeldris is just screwed. Like I said, the meta is different. Now you have Escanor running around, you know? And Escanor is the most stupidest character ever, right? So poor Zeldris here has no chance. He just has no chance. Okay, got another rank up. Good. I want Escanor to get more ultimate gauge before I attack him. Alright, yeah, Zeldris is probably dead. I would bet he's dead. He's ranking up Escanor, he's definitely attacking Zeldris. Yep. Goodbye, Zeldris. Yep. And sorry I wouldn't be, you know, tanking this either, so. Unfortunately, it's okay. So, this is actually what I wanted. I wanted him to... Oh, I'm using Merlin now. Oh, Gopher's passive isn't working. I'm taking off Merlin. Merlin's being used. I'm not ult rushing. Like, DROLE's ultimate is nice and all, but I'm not ult rushing or anything like that. Yeah, if I still had Gopher's passive, I would have killed. I would have 1,000,000,000% killed. I would have had 14% plus Pierce, 14% plus attack, 14% plus attack. I would have 100% killed if I had Gopher's passive. I'm taking off that Merlin. I don't know who do I put though. I'm telling you, Escanor is a different kind of beast. But his ult sealed, and I believe this should kill him. And it gives me both ults. He has full ultimate gauge, meaning these cards here will do 100% more damage. Yeah, he's dead. Very nice, very nice. telling you, if I wasn't using Merlin there, Escalor would have died from the Merlin passive. Oh, I'm sorry, from the Gopher passive. That's rough. Oh, he had debuffed me. Oh, I didn't even know this. That is rough. You hate to see it. And Joe's dead. Can I still win this? Honestly, I'm 100% blaming this loss on Merlin. If I was using any other character in the game... Okay, let's rank up Merlin. I actually win. I actually win, because there's no way he kills Gopher. Yeah, I actually win. And I'm taking off his ultimate gauge here. He can't even combine cards to get an ultimate because it's going to take away 3. Yep. Okay, I won that match. There's no need to keep, recording this. Let me take off Merlin just because of that, just because I'm pissed, and we'll continue. Ooh, a king team, huh? This will be a difficult one. But we'll see what we can do. Ooh, never mind. I'll just rank up DROLE, COD buff cards, and... I want him to get more ultimate gauge, but I think I'll just attack. Hopefully next time I get another rank up. So debuff cards. Yeah, that's 6 of his 7 cards debuffs. He can move a card, I know, he can move a card, but that's like a waste of a turn. He'd be like, bruh. He did move the card though. Or not? Okay. There's not much I can do. Like, I think DROLE should be able to kill King here. Just doing this. And Zelda's gonna do this. I put Death Pierce now, so Zelda's might be able to crit. Yep, look at that. Look at the difference between having and not having Death Pierce. Man is necessary for crits. And there goes his Gopher's passive. Like, Merlin, man, like, she's a good character, but... Green Gopher's passive really cucked her existence. It's like, I don't want to use this character because she's good. Cuck me. And let's kill that, Handy. Aim for him. This should kill him. Honestly, I think this should kill him. Yep, then DROLE finishes off. 53k, level 1 HP defense unit. Very good. Type neutral. I think I'm done. I don't think there's much more, really. He's very good. He isn't, the most meta character right now, but I still think he's very decent. I think he, I've bumped him up on my tier list like a little bit ago. Like 3 months ago maybe, and I think he still deserves a spot. Look at that. That's Gopher's passive acting right there. Whew, Gopher is like the best character in the game. Like Escalor is like the best offensive character in the game. Gopher is the best overall character in the game. I think so. Green Gopher is just way too stupid. Like he can be put in like basically every team, because for the most part you're not repeating same race characters. Like, when you really think about what's the good teams out there, lots of times you're not repeating same race characters. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and don't summon. But if you do, good luck.